Welcome back to Live Young Diecast. I'm your host, Chips McGee, and this is Tournament 2 of the Diecast Euro Cup, the Porsche Series. We've got groups 1 and 2 for you today, and the top 2 drivers with the best scores will advance from each group into the semi-finals. We're going to go up and meet the drivers for Group 1. Up first, number 77, that's Golden Owl from Golden Owl Racing and a Panamera Turbo S at 68 grams. He's the winner of the Ferrari Series. And number 81, that's Flip from Flips Racing and a 68-gram 1971 Porsche 911. And number 45, Ferdinand Presley from Uncle Elvis Racing and a 68-gram Porsche 928. And last is number 36, Sean DeLong, and a 69-gram Porsche 993 GT2 from Code 3 Motorsports. All right, race 1, lap 1, Sean DeLong in pole position with Ferdinand Presley up front with him. That's Flip and Golden Owl in the rear. And we're off racing on the Deep Eddy Raceway, lap 1. Ferdinand Presley almost has a lead from the outside, but Sean gets up front. A couple of them spin around. And Flip, working his way through the carnage right before the finish line, takes a win here from the rear outside. Unbelievable. This is amazing. Sean DeLong, Ferdinand Presley flipping around, fighting for position. They get wide, open up a space, and Flip takes it. That is capitalizing on the opportunity right there. That is first to Flip, second to Sean, third to Ferdinand Presley, and fourth goes to Golden Owl on lap 1. Phenomenal driving from Flip, who's in the lead after race 1. Heading into lap 2, Ferdinand Presley in pole position with Flip up front. Sean DeLong, Golden Owl in the rear. Lap 2 underway. Ferdinand Presley holding his own on the inside. Flip slingshots out, gets a big lead, and he blows away the competition on lap 2, taking a second win in a row. A 7.0 time. No one's breaking 7 yet. Flip really throttles down here on the Vista. Clean jump. Ferdinand Presley holds his own coming in for second here. Sean DeLong challenging. We'll have to look at the finish cam on that one for second and third. Here comes Flip blazing through, and that is Ferdinand Presley for second. Sean DeLong will take third, and Golden Owl goes over in the pool turn. So after 2, that is Flip in the lead with 10. Ferdinand Presley and Sean DeLong are tied for 5 points. Golden Owl just with 1 so far. And we're into lap 3. This is going to be a challenge for Golden Owl. He's up front on the outside. Flip in pole position now. If we've ever seen a chance for 3 in a row, well, this is it. And he is way out front. Flip's going to take 3 in a row with Golden Owl getting some good points coming into second for 3 points. Another 7.0 time. Flip is really raging here, but no sub 7 times so far. The group is in a nice little line, pretty spread out compared to the first 2 laps, but Flip and Golden Owl holding tight at the line for first and second. Sean DeLong comes in for third, Ferdinand Presley for fourth, and Flip with 15 after 3 laps. Golden Owl with 4, Ferdinand Presley 6, and Sean DeLong with 7. Flip is certainly going to advance here, but which of these other 3 is going to join him in the semifinals from Group 1? All right, final lap. Golden Owl in pole position. Sean DeLong's up front. Flip on the rear outside. Ferdinand Presley on the rear outside. Sean DeLong on the inside rear. And this is all Golden Owl. He goes over on the Vista. Flip pushes him out of the way. Races through. And that's a clean sweep for Flip, He pulled that off in his Ferrari in the quarterfinals of the Ferrari series. The only one to do it, and he's done it again. And Golden Owl with a chance in pole position for 5 points, and he goes over in the Vista jump. Lands on his roof. Flip able to push him out of the way and keep going. Sean DeLong does the same. Beats out Ferdinand and takes second, putting Ferdinand Presley in third. And Flip with a clean sweep, 20 points. He will advance with Sean DeLong with 10 points. Ferdinand with 8. Golden Owl with 4. And we're into Group 2. Number 13, Mr. Dark, 64-gram Taycan Turbo S from Dubious Diecast Racing. The Crazy Canuck returns in a 62-gram Panamera Turbo S. That's the number 37 car from the A-Team in Canada. And the number 2 car is Lala Ramirez from Monster Motorsports in a 49-gram Carrera GT. And last is number 48, Bay City Darrell in a 68-gram Panamera Turbo S, a popular casting for the Porsche series. That's Bay City Diecast Racing. And lap 1, Bay City Darrell in pole position. Mr. Dark and Monster Motorsports in the rear. That's Crazy Canuck up front with Darrell. Lap 1 underway. Darrell with a nice steady lead. Mr. Dark closing. The Canuck and Lala all tight from behind. Darrell breaks away in reverse and will take the win from pole position. A 7.4422. Still no sub-7s from any of our first place finishers in these laps. Mr. Dark getting really close here, helping to shove Bay City Darrell around. He beats out Crazy Canuck on the final straight, taking second. Canuck will take third, and Lala with fourth on lap 1. This is pretty great from Darrell, who gets the win in reverse after getting shoved around. And after 1, that's Bay City Darrell in the lead with 5. Lap 2 is up, and that's Crazy Canuck in pole position. Lala Ramirez on the outside. That's Darrell and Mr. Dark in the rear. Bay City Darrell pushing on the Crazy Canuck, looking to get around. Lala takes a pass, goes in reverse, holds her own through the pool turn, and she'll beat out Bay City Darrell, who challenges for second. Nicely done from Lala Ramirez. Bay City Darrell will pull down 3 here, and that's Mr. Dark for 4th place, I believe. Checking our replay, Lala with the 180 jump, hangs on to the speed to beat out Darrell. Mr. Dark for 4th. A 7.1. We're getting real close to these sub-7 times, but nothing yet. And after 2 laps, it's 4s and 7s across the board. Very evenly matched. Any 2 can go on. And lap 3, Lala Ramirez will have a shot at pole position with Mr. Dark up front with her. Bay City Darrell, Crazy Canuck in the rear. Lala, a steady lead. Into the 180, smooth Vista, no spin arounds, but crashes, and they drag her through. She'll get a point here at least. Better than nothing. This was carnage. In the pool turn, Lala has a nice lead and able to hang on to the Vista this time, but gets dumped over out of the pool turn, and they push her through. That's Bay City Darrell taking, I believe, second. And I think Crazy Canuck is going to take third. There it is. And Lala spinning across, just a whisker behind Crazy Canuck for 1 point. So after 3, Bay City Darrell in the lead, close behind Crazy Canuck and Mr. Dark with 9 each. And this is the 4th and final lap. Mr. Dark is in pole position. Bay City Darrell up front. And Lala pushing on Mr. Dark this time. Bay City Darrell looking for an overtake on the Vista. Oh, he gets passed by Crazy Canuck, who will hold Bay City Darrell to 4th place on this lap. Canuck takes 3rd, and Mr. Dark able to take first. Even with all that pressure from Lala on the bumper the whole time, goes for a challenge on Mr. Dark, and he'll move over and hold her off. Crazy Canuck does the same thing to Daryl, blocking him out from that spot at the finish line. Nicely done from this group. I think we're going to see Bay City Daryl and the Crazy Canuck with a tie. Both have 11 points. Mr. Dark with 14 wins the group. He will certainly advance. Lala goes home with 8 points. Sudden death, best of 3. The Crazy Canuck, Bay City Daryl to decide who moves on from Group 2. Bay City Daryl had a 7.4 in the heat. Crazy Canuck had a 7.1 lap time. He'll earn the inside position for the first lap. And they are neck and neck on the first straight. Daryl passing on the Vista jump, holds on to it, throttles down for a win, and he's got one in the bag over Crazy Canuck. And lap 2, Daryl moves over into pole position. All he's got to do is take this home and it's over. He will advance. His lead is growing on the first straight. Stretches it out, and the Crazy Canuck goes over, and it wouldn't matter. Bay City Daryl has it. 2 wins in a row, and ironically, Crazy Canuck goes over under the Bay City Diecast Racing sign right at the entrance to the pool turn. Don't know what happened there. I think he got sideways, actually, going into that merger. And our 4 drivers advancing into the semifinals from Group 1, that's Flip and Sean DeLong. From Group 2, Mr. Dark and Bay City Daryl. We thank you for joining us on the Deep Eddy Raceway. We'll see you next week for Groups 3 and 4. And we'll have our 8 drivers for the semifinals. Y'all, thanks for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share, and live young, Diecast.